Your turn, Yugi boy.
What is up, guys? This is Linthio coming at you with a card discussion today about Red Eyes called Red Eyes Insight. So it is just a normal spell card, and its effect reads as follows. Send one Red Eyes monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard except Red Eyes Black Chick. Add one Red Eyes spell or trap card from your deck to your hand except Red Eyes Insight. You can only activate one Red Eyes Insight per turn. So a very simple card effect. To activate it, you send one Red Eyes monster from your hand or your deck to the graveyard, excluding Red Eyes Black Chick, of course. For some reason, Konami really have it in on Red Eyes Black Chick, poor little thing. And in exchange, you get to search out a Red Eyes spell card except for itself. There are 5 Red Eyes spell or trap cards that you can get, and they are Red Eyes Fusion and Red Eyes Transmigration, and then for the traps it's Red Eyes Spirit, Red Eyes Burn, and finally Return of the Red Eyes. Out of all of these, there are some pretty decent ones. The fact you can search out the Fusion spell card is really nice, Red Eyes Fusion. You know, if you do want to play that version and that variant, it is nice to see that you can get it because you can just send anything to the graveyard, then do this. Pretty decent. Red Eyes Transmigration is pretty decent as well because you could send, like, for example, a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon to the graveyard, and then you can search this and then activate Transmigration using the Red MD in your graveyard as a cost for the ritual summon. Now, I know that you have things like pre-preparation rights and all this stuff, so this isn't really exactly the best thing to search, but it is a possibility. Then you also have Spirit and Burn. Spirit's pretty decent in the fact that you can send, for example, again, a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, search this and then set and revive it. Not too shabby, but not really that great. The Return of the Red Eyes is pretty nice because the fact that you can just, for example, send the original Red Eyes to the graveyard, then get this set and start doing some plays like that is pretty good, as well as setting up your graveyard, and the fact that if Return of the Red Eyes is destroyed in your possession by opponent's card effect, then you can revive something. It is nice to see them bringing out more support for the Red Eyes because I always thought it was nice to see. I'm obviously a very nostalgic person in the fact that I like old archetypes getting a bit of support, and with this it's just nice to see that they haven't forgotten about it. Now, does that mean that they are going to be just releasing one card every so often? I don't know, but it's still pretty good. Not being able to search itself isn't that much of a hindrance because otherwise you would be able to dump loads of stuff into the graveyard really quickly. Admittedly, it does have the clause if you can only do it once per turn, so that wouldn't be as much of a possibility. It just means that you can't properly deck then for free cost. Obviously, you're going to be sending the original vanilla Red Eyes, or you're going to be sending the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon if you want to get it back from the graveyard. There are a lot of decent cards you can actually send with this, and it is nice to see that if you do want to play the Fusion variant, that you can search out the Fusion spell, because that was a bit annoying at times. Will I test this? Yeah, of course. I feel that this card's probably going to be a good staple in my opinion. You know, there are a lot of good things that you can search out. Even just to get the Reborn for Red Eyes is really good. Overall, a pretty solid card. Hopefully they actually do bring out more Red Eyes stuff in the future, but you know, we don't want this to be a bit of a lost archetype because honestly, the Red Eyes support that came out fell flat on its face. It never really did anything. It just wasn't powerful enough. It's being overshadowed by Blue Eyes and by Dark Magician because they're honestly just better cards and a better deck. So I want to know what you guys think of Red Eyes Insight. Do you think it is a pretty good card, or do you just think it's not really that great and you're not really going to use it? So as I said, let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure to give me a like, comment, subscribe, and I should catch you guys later.